months of their lives spent on movie sets and inside dressing rooms. It's no wonder that Bollywood stars lean towards makeup artistry along the way. Katrina Kaif is a prime example. Now also a makeup entrepreneur, the actress doesn't only do her own makeup for events from time to time but also shares the expertise she has learned along the way. Right from applying mascara without the worry of it clumping later to contouring without a fuss, the star shared her makeup hacks on Instagram.
Hey everybody, so I'm back and I'm going to be answering some more questions that you asked on K by Katrina. So the one makeup trick that I would say is really easy to do with K-Beauty products is the eyeshadow stick, using that as a multi-purpose product. I like to use one of the matte colors on the crease of the eye. It's also really easy to do. You can do it in the car, you can do it anywhere. You just kind of apply it on your eyelid quickly like that. You use your fingertip, you can just smudge it a little bit like that to blend it into the crease there. The application of it here instantly opens out your eyes. I also apply a little bit underneath, and that just kind of gives an instant refresh look, and it's really easy to use. So the eyeshadow crayon which I like to use the most is called Revel. Now the reason I like that is because it's matte, it's not too shiny, and I can use it in all the areas that we just talked about. On the top of your lid, underneath your lid, just underneath my cheekbones, underneath my jawline, and a little bit on the forehead. And again, you just blend it with your fingertips like that, which gives you a nice contoured look. Okay, so this is one of my pet peeves. I really dislike when mascara clumps together, and also when it looks hard. You really don't want that from your lashes. So the easiest way to avoid that, first of all, the product and formulation's got to be great, which what we have at K-Beauty is really soft. It conditions your lashes, and the key, guys, is wipe off most of the excess like that, okay? And then slowly build up the layers that you want to add on your lashes. And what that does is it gives you a really smooth, even, non-clumpy effect on your lashes. It builds up volume slowly, and it gives you great length as well. The most important thing when applying mascara is you gotta get right into the base of the lashes, and you gotta wiggle it up all the way to the ends. Just remember that. Scrape the excess off and then wiggle.
Contouring can be a bit intimidating when you don't know what you're doing with it, says Katrina, and continues, makeup that blends gives you more margin for error. Even if you don't put it in the right place, you can use your fingers and blend it into your skin. For the right placement, Katrina recommends, suck in your cheeks and put it just under the cheekbones in the hollows, a little bit on the temples, the top of your forehead, the tip of your nose, and underneath your jawline. She says, with makeup you don't want it to look like it's sitting on top of your skin, but blend it into it.
I've always said that's one of my favorite topics. It's something which is super important to me. We often have like a running joke between me and my makeup artist because I really love contouring, and I think it's one of the most powerful things you can do with your makeup. I know that contouring can also be a little bit intimidating sometimes if you don't know exactly what you're doing with it. The great thing about our contour sticks is they're very blendable. Now the thing about makeup that blends is it gives you more margin for error. That means that basically you don't have to be worried if you've not put it in the exact perfect place. You can just use your fingers and you can blend it into your skin to create the look you want. Alright, so the color I'm showing you right now is Beige Focus. Now with contour sticks, you want to put it just underneath your cheekbones. Easiest way to do that is suck in your cheekbones, and then you see, you just put it in the hollows there. A little bit on your temples, a bit on the top of your forehead. You can also do just the tip of your nose and underneath your jawline. That's the easiest thing to do. Now when you do that, I'm just going to show you right here. If I was just to put it there, now you just use your finger and you just blend. That's all you have to do. You don't need a brush. If you have a brush or a sponge, that's great. And that is what you can do with contour. Of course, there's also a darker shade as well, depending on your skin type and your skin tone. The thing with makeup is you want it to look like it's not sitting on top of your skin. You want it to feel like it's worked into your skin. And that's what these products do. You can pat them and blend them exactly how you want it to achieve the look you want. So that's all from me today, guys, and I'll see you next time. And again, if you have any more questions that you would like answered, just send the questions into @K by Katrina.
I really dislike mascara clumping together and also when it looks hard. You really don't want that for your lashes, says Katrina. The key is to wipe off most of the excess mascara. Slowly build up the layers on your eyelashes, which gives a smooth, even, non-clumpy effect. It builds volume and length too. The most important thing when applying mascara is getting right to the base of the lashes and wiggling it up all the way to the ends, she concludes.
You gave me your forever in a limited number of days. And for that, I'm forever grateful. You told me that from the book that our film is based on, that is your favorite line. And every day before a tough emotional scene, because there were just so many of those in our film, we would read this line out to each other. I'm really, really grateful to everybody who believe that Sushant is a artist beyond excellence, and I'm really thankful for all of your love and condolences. I would just really appreciate I don't even know what to say. All I can say is that, Mani, I promise that you used to tell me after the end of every schedule that you want to see me go far and that you think I have infinite potential. And we spoke about what we wanted to do for the purpose of education of children in India, and you had these insane ideas, and because I was doing all this work on ground, we spoke about bringing that together, and I just promise you that everyone who loves you is forever going to be grateful for the gift that you have left behind, which is the amazing work that you've done and the life that you've lived, and we just wish you'd never done this.
Then trying to accept what has happened and coming to terms with it is very difficult. There is a huge void. Sushant. Dearest Sush. Full of humility, intelligence, curiosity about life, seeing beauty in everything, everywhere. He danced to his own tune. I always looked forward to seeing him on set, wondering what captivating interaction we would have next. Apart from being a wonderful co-actor who put his heart and soul into his work, he was at his core an amazing person. He cared for people and wanted to see them happy. His kind smile, the conversations we had at shoot about the cosmos, different philosophies, the moments we spent together, were filled with magical wonderment. During a lovely musical and poetry-filled get-together at his home, he loved music and poetry. He showed me the moon from his telescope and I was so speechless that I could see its exquisite beauty up close. He wanted to share that feeling. Our Chichor gang went to his beautiful home in Pivna, where we were awestruck together with the peace and calm of the nature around us. He loved nature. He saw things through a kaleidoscopic lens and wanted to share that with everyone around him. He was mesmerized by the simplest things and would muse on them in a genius way. He was truly one of a kind. I'll miss you, dearest Sush. Shine on, Sparkles, Purple Heart.
During the shoot of Dil Bechara, Sushant Singh Rajput took time out to guide and encourage co-star Sanjana Sanghi. Amidst your journey, and in the middle of 16-hour-long shoot days, you somehow found a way and had a desire to yell out to me from the opposite side of set screaming rockstar. इतनी अच्छी acting थोड़ी ना करते हैं पागल. To guide me over things big and small through our film's process, to tell me to conserve my energy on set, to discuss even the smallest nuance you thought could change the narrative of a scene and would wholeheartedly accept my disagreement, to discuss ways in which we could together forge a brighter educational future for the children of India. You are a force, Manni, and you always will be, shared Sanjana. Like many others, the actor also said how she wishes Sushant was alive. We are going to spend an eternity to try and make sense of what you've left us behind with, and I personally never will be able to. I simply wish you never left us behind in the first place. Just know, you have a country full of millions, looking up at you, smiling at you, thankful for you. As you smile back at us, from up above, she wrote.